Hello wrestling fans and welcome to another edition of Suplah Brawl. We are here at the Suplah Brawl Arenaplex getting ready for SACKERFICE 2 APOCKERLYPSE. And I am joined here at the commentary table with the current reigning, defending Suplah Brawl champion, Sam Brooks.
Oh, let me tell you something, Carmine Antonelli. Let me tell you something. The last event was a big, strong boy fight. I retained the main event with my new finish of the S5, and we got a tag team title shot, brother. Oh, but we gotta put that on hold as we go to war for a second time.
And let's kick things off and not waste any time. Let's get right to the opening match.
Paris, France, everybody. Welcome.
I don't know why we're in Paris, but here we go. We're kicking things off with the editor, Liam Dunne.
Oh, what a man.
So, this is not an invasion like last year's SACKERFICE was. We've simply invited some WWE legends and superstars to the Arenaplex, and basically, we asked every host who they wanted to face. And some WWE superstars chimed in and told us who they wanted to fight out of the Suplah Brawl roster. So it's a little mix of both, but it's not an invasion. We're not keeping score. This is just dream matches, basically.
However, if we do get decimated and destroyed by a team of legitimate wrestlers, one, I'll be surprised because we won last year, and two, what does that say about us now? But we're in an updated engine, 2K18. How does it look?
I'd say everything came out pretty good. Liam looking good there with his new, I don't know, not professional attire, but very, comfortable.
Well, you have to be comfortable if you sat at home editing all day.
Exactly, he's no longer the director, he's the editor. Wanted to make sure we got that right. Just edit it! And Liam is having a very interesting match tonight. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, listen to this place. The crowd are on their feet for the rattlesnake.
Now, Liam wanted to sort of redeem his poor performances as of late, and considering that he squashed The Rock last year at SACKERFICE, he wants to basically up his name value by defeating all the legends and heroes from his childhood. So he's going to go toe-to-toe with the Rattlesnake, his childhood hero, and see if he can repeat his performance from last year's SACKERFICE. Do you think he has a chance?
Well, considering that one Brendan Davis faced off against Stone Cold last year, I remember Brendan coming out as the victor. That might be incorrect, though.
I think he did beat Stone Cold, yes.
So Stone Cold already has a 0-1 record in the Suplah Brawl arena. Could that all change? Maybe.
It'll be very interesting to see what happens here, but Liam's set to go, Stone Cold also ready. We are going to kick off SACKERFICE 2. I'm very excited about this.
And we have Red Shoes back.
Yes, we definitely have our Japanese referee back. Stone Cold with the early advantage. Got the rear grapple. Now Liam reverses it and takes Stone Cold.
Liam knows what he's about, brother, I tell you.
So what do you think about Liam as of late? He hasn't really been doing very well in Suplah Brawl lately.
Well, as for champion, I must say, well, look at Stone Cold, just already going to town on him.
Yeah, he's already trying to stomp a mud hole, not even in the corner, and now he's going to follow it up with a power bomb.
Yeah, as for champion, I gotta say, I'm not too impressed by his performance.
Yeah, it's definitely been lackluster, especially that one squash Hell in a Cell match against Andy.
Yeah, and then he had his weird killer milk float team, which is, it's cute, but didn't get him anywhere, did it?
They were able to beat Derek Club, but not much further than that. My Precious TNA was able to take them out fairly easily.
Oh, taking
things
things to
Stone
the
Cold
outside
down.
now.
Yeah, down on the outside. Liam's going to follow it up, chasing after the Rattlesnake.
Now, this is disqualifications. So
yes, there
no
are
weapons
countouts, there are disqualifications. Stone Cold, though, not caring. He's just going to attack Liam Dunne on the outside there, but Liam's going to counter it. And we are very much into SACKERFICE 2 here. Liam now on the offensive again.
I'm expecting a wide variety of dirty tactics and cheap victories here.
Yes, Liam was not afraid to pull out some dirty moves last event at Big Strong Boy Fight. It did not get him very far, but we are at a count of 6 right now, so Liam or Stone Cold might want to get back in the ring. Stone Cold on the right track. Now they're both back in, let's see what happens. Stone Cold, very quick with his fist, but Liam's able to counter it.
And of course, we gotta take into consideration, we have the cutting room floor versus the Stone Cold Stunner.
Yes, Liam moving on from the director's cut since he is not the director. Ooh, big spike DDT. The new
Going
cutting
for a
room
pin
floor.
already.
And 1-0. All right. Yeah, the cutting room floor proving to be an effective finisher. It did take out, was it Derek or Andy?
I believe it was Andy.
And now Liam going after the arms. I wonder what that strategy is.
Well, you have to cradle the neck when you go for the stunner, so it only makes sense that you take out the arms.
I suppose so. Now Stone Cold up on the top rope. Oh, but he's able to counter whatever Liam was going
high
for.
risk.
Elbow drop right on the skull.
Oh, here he goes, just going to town on the pretty boy's face.
So, I do think Liam is in for a tough fight, but he does seem to have a chance. He's able to go toe-to-toe at least. It's not a complete one-sided affair so far.
Nobody thought he would pull out that match against The Rock last year.
Yeah, that was unexpected. I think Stone Cold was able to see it coming. And this time, with that huge middle rope sidewalk slam.
He's been watching the tapes, brother.
Yeah, definitely was able to know
Whoa,
what Liam's
and he's
about.
going nuts.
The Luthez press with a flurry of punches. Now Liam in trouble, but he's able to counter it. Because that's what always happens every time I say something like that. Float over DDT. No, neck breaker.
Oh,
Stone
and he's
Cold's gonna
taunting.
take a break.
He knows that he's ready. He knows that he's in the right state of mind. No, he's not, clearly, because they're just exchanging ins and outs right now. You want to get on the
Stone
same
Cold.
page?
Stone Cold was getting chased, but he was able to trick Liam out of it. Now Liam counters into a Northern Lights suplex.
I tell you, those ropes are more dangerous than they seem. You get hung up on them, oh, end of story.
Yeah, they really seem to discombobulate a lot of superstars here. Oh, spinebuster! Stone Cold in trouble now.
This could be the end. We could be seeing it. We could be seeing Liam getting fired up, ready to hit his cutting room floor.
And Stone Cold is going to have to be very careful here.
How embarrassing would it be if Stone Cold went to the back and Liam Dunne was still gloating from the top rope?
It'd definitely be not a good look for the Rattlesnake, especially considering he's already lost to a Brawl superstar. But it also wouldn't look very good. Oh, Stunner gets reversed.
Hello, Sailor.
Oh, big diving clothesline. This
Oh,
is
he's going for a
interesting.
pin.
Going for a cover. One.
No.
Two, no.
Now, a victory here for Liam might put him in contention for a couple of bigger name matches in Brawl, would you say?
Possibly. We'll have to see how he does after this. If he wins this match, he'll have to follow it up. But
he's applying a sharpshooter.
Oh, this is interesting. Will Stone Cold tap out? He's never tapped out to a sharpshooter before. Will this be the first time? Red Shoe's trying to look for the submission. He tapped! Whoa! Liam Dunne
made the Rattlesnake tap out to his own move, the sharpshooter.
Holy shit, Liam.
What
I gotta say,
quick turnaround.
There were ways to win that match, but that was the most impressive, I think. Getting Stone Cold to tap out. Holy shit.
The legend killer Liam Dunne might be a force to be reckoned with when it comes to fighting actual legends of the business.
Yeah, that's an impressive resume, beating The Rock and Stone Cold.
Still, not in the same night.
Not in the same night. He's not Chris Jericho, but that's definitely going to put his name back up into the hat for title contention if he's able to follow it up with a few more victories in the coming events. But for now, that was a very impressive win.
Very quick match. Very surprising turn of events. We're already one up in this hypothetical, not really mattering at all series of points.
Yeah, welcome to Super Brawl, where it's not an invasion and the points don't matter.
There it is, folks.
But Liam, I was expecting, if anything, if he was going to win this match, it was going to be by pinfall. Definitely not submission. That was an interesting start.
Stone Cold not one for tapping out, so what does it say about the Liam Dunne sharpshooter?
Yeah, that's, if I were everyone else on the Super Brawl roster, I'd be keeping an eye on that move. Definitely don't want to get caught in it. But, congratulations to Liam Dunne winning the opening match here at Sacrifice 2. And we are actually going to be moving on to some tag team action. Hey, Brooks, what do you think of the sound of a steel cage match?
Oh, let me tell you, that sounds enticing.
Then let's get to it. And we
Brooklyn,
are here in
New
Brooklyn
York.
now.
Oh, and
Getting
who's
ready to-
this? Who's coming out now but Jim the Anvil Neidhart?
So I already said this is tag team action, so it's probably not too much of a stretch of the imagination to guess who his partner's going to be. Clearly,
Owen Hart.
yeah, clearly Mick Foley. But we are going to have ourselves, I think in Suplah Brawl history, the first ever Tornado Tag Steel Cage match.
We have had singles matches inside a steel cage. We have had singles matches inside a Hell in a Cell. We have never had more than 2 people in a steel structure at any given time. Will that change the dynamic of this match? Of course it will. You're dumb if you have to ask that.
Especially the fact that it's Tornado Tag, which means all 4 members of the match are going to be active simultaneously, which means literally anything can happen. Especially given the fact that you can win this match via pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage. But since it's tag team action, both members would have to escape.
And here it comes.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, his partner, the best there ever was, best there ever is, best there ever will be, whatever the fuck he calls himself, it's Bret the Hitman Hart. So
You know it! Shawn Michaels knows it!
So the Hart Foundation here in the Arenaplex. But the question now is, who the hell are they facing? Because
Well,
they did not request this match.
You
Their
gotta
opponents did.
keep it in the family, one might say.
Yeah, definitely brotherhood. Well, these two aren't brothers, but family feuds, we'll call it, is definitely the theme of this match.
We're playing the feud, ladies and gentlemen.
Because they didn't request this match. Their opponents did. And their opponents are none other than the Suplah Brawl Tag Team Champions, the Davis Boys. And they're
Ooh,
taking
Team
their
Bear.
sweet time to get out here, making the Hart Foundation wait. Here they come. And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, the Tag Team Champions.
Oh my god. Brandon, what the hell?
Brandon upgraded his look a little bit, and Brendan got a haircut.
He went to the dentist.
Yeah, he got the grills. But the Tag Team Champions, the Davis Boys, have not yet defended those belts, but they will soon against me and you, Brooks.
Oh yeah, the Team Bear Civil War will never die, it seems.
Yeah, it seems not. But the Davis Boys requested this match. For whatever reason, they've got a real problem with the Hart Foundation.
Overrated, I have heard, being battered about our locker room.
And so they wanted to lock themselves in a cage with these guys and beat the shit out of them to prove a point.
We all know that these two are the brawliest of the brawlers when it comes to brawl, but they are going up against one of the most famous tag teams of all time, perhaps one of the most successful family-driven tag teams of all time. You gotta
Probably.
think, as champions going in, do they have the advantage? Bearing in mind, they are half host and half jobber.
Yeah, that might play into it a little bit, but honestly, I'm not sure what to expect from this one because
Well,
we have
kicking off with the famous partners going after the famous partners and the other ones going after the other ones.
The Hart Foundation seems to have the advantage early on with Jim tossing Brandon to the ground, and now Brett going to follow it up with a suplex of his own to Brendan.
There's 3 B's in this match, but only 1 J. Does that put Jim at a disadvantage?
Yeah, he's a little outnumbered there, but we'll see how much that comes into
Outledded,
play.
one might
Yeah.
say.
But we have a clash of styles here because the Hart Foundation,
Brett
historically,
just taking a moment to soak it all in.
yeah, he's not appreciating being called overrated. He's taking this a little bit personally. And the Davis boys not doing too well out the gate. Brendan only just
Say
now
that.
starting to get something.
Brendan now mounting some offense. Do not count out Brandon as Jim, the Anvil, climbs the cage. Will he be getting out this early?
No,
Not if
Brendan there
Brandon
to
has
stop.
anything to say about it.
But yeah,
Whoa,
the Hart Found-
Brett, are
Ooh,
you
almost
okay?
knocked him onto Brett.
Sound strategy, throwing men at other men.
Yeah, it seems to work out so far because now the Davis boys have taken the advantage back. And that's a backdrop DDT. And
So
now
being that we
Brendan-
are in a stable with these, well, with Brendan at the very least, we don't know if Brandon is a part of Team Bear Hair or not.
I think he chooses to kind of be his own guy, except for the fact of being in a tag team with his brother. And now with a huge pile driver to Brett.
So we know Brendan, we know We know how tenacious, how pitbull-like he can be as he lifts up the anvil. Oh, the strength of Brendan is not to be discounted here.
Yeah, and dropping him on his knee, that might have taken a toll out on Brendan's leg, but he seems fine so far. But now Brandon... Oh no, it gets reversed. Brett with a back DDT.
Brendan still maintaining control of the anvil as the hitman climbs.
Now Brett's trying to take advantage of the distraction, but Brandon not able to counter it. Brendan's going to have to come make the save. And now they both take a huge fall.
Human body can only take so many bumps off a cage.
Yeah, that's definitely going to add up as this match continues. But as I've been trying to say, the Hart Foundation, historically a bit more of a technical tag team, while the Davis Boys, definitely more of brawlers. So, with this being in a steel structure, you'd think the Davis Boys would have the advantage, and so far it's been more even than you would expect.
Well, the last time Brendan was in any sort of structure, I believe it was a Hell in a Cell, and he did not come out victorious.
Yes, he's actually been in a Hell in a Cell twice, once in the 6-man scramble that we had to kick off Season 2, and he has not been able to come out victorious of any steel structure match. Now they're both taking some time to taunt.
Showing their mettle in front of the corpses of the Hart Foundation.
Yeah, laid out next to each other, the Hart Foundation. Now the Davis Boys back on the attack. Oh! Brendan actually throwing Brett into the top rope, and now Brandon taking the anvil for a ride, dropping him on the knee too!
Brendan goes for the escape. Could this be it?
Brandon keeping the Hart Foundation distracted.
And of course, you don't want to be the guy that leaves your partner in there with two men.
I imagine they talked this out, and he has faith that Brandon will be able to hold his own, but now Brendan completely out of the cage, just a matter of time till he touches the ground.
Well,
he is out of this match.
Good luck, Brandon. You're going to need it.
Now Brett's going for the escape, so it might just come down to Jim and Brandon.
Here we go. The elite of the tag teams getting out first, it seems.
So we're going to have a battle of the secondaries on our hand here.
Hello, Greek.
Oh,
Wolf.
great. I will edit that out. Oh, look at this. Jim now going for the escape. If Brandon can't get out, then this match is over.
Brandon, get on your feet, buddy. You're gonna wanna do something about this, maybe.
Look at that!
Whoa!
Jim bought himself just enough time to get over the top, and now Brandon can't do anything.
The heaviest man on the planet climbed the cage.
And just like that
is it.
With the Davis Boys getting the early advantage, it actually backfired, and the Hart Foundation was able to sneak out a victory.
I cannot believe what just happened here.
That was very impressive. I guess that comes down to the technical aspect of what I was talking about earlier.
They know how to play the game, it seems. They have experience over many, many years. The Davis Boys still relatively fresh on the tag team scene.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Hart Foundation, the first outsiders to win here tonight, beating the Davis Boys in that steel cage match. That's not going to sit well with Brendan.
Definitely not. He's going to be on the warpath from here on out, and I feel sorry for us.
Yeah, that's not going to bode well for us. But in the meantime, let's move on to our next singles match. Here we go,
Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, we're still in Brooklyn this time. We didn't change venues.
We just got tired of France in the first round.
Yeah.
Oh.
And here we go. Your reigning, defending Jobbers champion.
Take it away.
Woo! The pundit boy. The conspiracy writing, government fighting, wristband selling, no longer Suplah City dwelling, Jobbers champion, Keelan Balderson. Woo! Here he comes, the gentleman Punisher, ready to go toe to toe with the other king of the Jobbers.
Now, some may say that Keelan was on a spell of bad luck for a majority of his career, and you would be completely right, but he turned it around recently by not only claiming the Jobber Championship for himself, but in the process, destroying, dismantling, breaking down the 10th wonder of the world, the big bronky boy, Bronk Erectus.
It was a bizarre thing to witness, just a complete dismantling of what was formerly the most dominant force in Suplah Brawl.
However, he's now going up against the most dominant force from India?
Here we have him, ladies and gentlemen.
God.
The modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal is in the Arenaplex.
I can feel the tension and the apathy and the disgust and the one voice of, he's not actually that bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, what happens when the king of the jobbers goes up against the most successful jobber in WWE history?
The 50th WWE champion. A man to hold the main championship of the promotion for longer than Daniel Bryan.
Oh, jeez.
Really, let this sink in for a moment. Jinder Mahal. The man that pinned Shinsuke Nakamura on multiple occasions.
Yep.
The man that ruined Mr. Money in the Bank, Baron Corbin.
Going up against Keelan Balderson, the man that ruined Bronchi Rectus.
Will they be able to ruin each other? Let's find out as these two behemoths clash.
I'm so excited about this one. The modern day Maharaja going up against the Gentleman Punisher. It looks like Jinder, struggled at first, but he pulled off a big suplex there to take Keelan off his feet.
Now, these are two very big, very strong boys.
Yeah, this is definitely a battle that would have fit in the big strong boy fight, but we're here at Sacrifice 2, and now Keelan, got countered and goes over the shoulder.
Keelan, of course, employing his usual strategy of get hit a bunch of times and then knock over the opponent when they're tired.
And it seems to have worked out for him so far, and considering that Jinder's typical strategy is to just wrestle in an average way for about 10 minutes, that might work for Keelan.
Oh, he's going for a pin already.
That's pretty ballsy.
No.
Nothing out of it.
Keelan has been putting in some high-intensity training to make sure that even the slightest gust of wind will no longer render him obsolete.
Oh, big neck breaker! And now, Keelan in control, possibly. This could be turning around. Because when Keelan takes control, he holds it. Big leg screw.
And of course, we do not have the interference of Sing 1 and Sing 2 at ringside, so maybe this will be a competitive match.
Hopefully. And Keelan now throwing Jinder. Oh, I thought he was going to go over the ropes, but they ran into each other. And now Jinder takes advantage of the confusion and goes for some sort of fireman carry move. Oh, almost an attitude adjustment, but in a running stance.
And just a dirty choke. The dirtiest player in the game versus the other dirtiest player in the game, it seems.
Every player in this game is dirty.
We're all dirty, dirty boys.
Okay, well, quickly ignoring that, Keelan with a big knee to the chest.
Ooh, Keelan is going for it. He's a big boy.
And a big chop in the corner, followed by a punch to the face.
Big elbow into the big head of Jinder Mahal.
The other big boy. Oh, goodness. And now attacking the legs. This is the strategy that might get him the victory, because if he goes for those legs and then locks in a figure four, this is over.
Here we go. He's going for it. The leg is being worked on by Big Balderson.
Big boy Balderson. And now Jinder's had enough of that. He's going to come back at him.
Jinder City will be in cheers tonight if their hero picks up the victory.
All of India watching in bated breath.
Some with bated breath, others with apathetic breath.
Yeah, the others.
Taunts on the top rope.
Others are going to the bathroom right now. Jinder on the top rope calling for something here.
A
A shoulder
nothing.
tackle. Diving at him like a torpedo, now going for a cover.
One. No ho ho. Keelan kicking out at one, keeping on top of his game. He's not going to let Jinder Mahal take him down that easy.
Not so fast, says Keelan, with that iron will on display. Now Jinder going for something here. A vice grip on the shoulder.
His trademark boring rest holds.
Yes, of course. And it's worked for him in the past, so this could spell disastrous for Keelan Balderson.
Now, would this put Jinder into contention for a Jobber Championship match?
I don't think we're going to do a lot of cross-promotional title matches, but depending on his performance here, we might be able to get something to happen. But I wouldn't count Keelan out of this.
A special appearance.
I wouldn't count Keelan out of this just yet. Ooh, dropping Jinder on his knees.
Working the knees. That's how you do it. Pundit boy working the knees so he can lock in that figure four.
Jinder not slowed down at all by it, though, but now Keelan back on the attack.
The crowd are on their feet as this match really intensifies. Another drop.
Atomic drop onto the knee. Now going after the arms. trying to prevent a Colossus.
Sound strategy by the pundit boy.
Followed up with a Russian leg sweep. Keelan Balderson is in 5th gear right now.
He's dragging him. Could he be going for something special?
I think he is. Ladies and
Here
gentlemen,
he goes.
Here
Here
it
it
is.
is.
Figure 4
figure
locked in.
four.
Jinder's in trouble.
Jinder is nowhere near the ropes right now. He is in prime position for tapping out. And
and he
does!
taps! Keelan Balderson, woo! The king of the jobbers, has won here at Sacrifice in sound fashion.
A vicious, quick brawl, working the legs, picture-perfect storytelling as Jinder Mahal once again taps out, sinking further down into the mid-card as he descends.
That was a great strategy by Keelan. Now going up against a normal-sized human being opponent, was able to attack the legs and get that figure 4 locked in. Very good performance by the Jobbers champion.
Perhaps facing Brunk awoke something within Keelan Balderson and led him to successfully unlock his true power.
That was a great match, and I would be terrified if I were second Sam, but I'd also be taking notes, because I learned a lot about Keelan's fighting style in that match.
Ooh, let me tell you something. I know my doppelganger better than anybody, and he doesn't feel fear. He doesn't feel sadness. He doesn't even feel happiness. He doesn't feel in general. It's quite a problem, but based on where he's coming from, I think he'll have no trouble facing the Gentleman Punisher in due course.
Well, we'll have to see what happens with that in future events, but for now, Keelan Balderson soaking in the glory of victory as he knocks off the modern-day Maharaja here in the Arenaplex. A great start to what could be a very long title reign.
The renaissance of Balderson is upon us, ladies and gentlemen, and you have to ask, where the hell was this man?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Dude, Jinder not wanting to get out of the camera's way.
He phased through the camera as I ask, where was this Gentleman Punisher when we needed him most in our division?
I don't know, but he's here now, and he's
Someone
enjoying
rescue
it.
him.
And now, we move on to your match, Brooks.
Oh, lovely. I've been looking forward to this one all evening. I've been sat here waiting with bated breath with my dick in my hand. Let's get to it. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It is time in Birmingham, England. We are introduced to the phenomenal one, my favorite wrestler, the WWE Champion, the conqueror of Jinder Mahal, AJ Styles.
The phenomenal one here in the Arenaplex. This is electric.
The crowd are on their feet for the Prince of Phenomenal. Look at him. Look how glorious he looks.
So what are your thoughts going into this match, Brooks?
Oh, I'm scared to death.
Why is that?
Well, he's a hero of mine. He's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and that means that I know how good he is. I've been watching him intently since he showed up in New Japan and won the championship on his first match against Okada, and I have since seen him perform in the WWE, holding just a captivating feud with Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Jinder Mahal, I suppose, but, you know, I know AJ. I've been watching the tapes. I know what he's all about, and I am ready to fight him.
Fight him.
Well, yeah, it's a singles match.
Oh. No. You thought this was a singles match?
Dickhead, you told me it was a singles match.
I said no such thing. I just told you and AJ were going to be in the ring together.
Well, what the fuck does that mean, then?
You two are teaming up.
Mate.
This is a tag team match, Brooks.
Well, shut up. Here I come.
Yes, here comes the
King
reigning,
of Kings.
defending the King of Kings Suplah Brawl champion. It is Sam Brooks with the belt on display. Sporting a new look here,
Proud.
too. I like it.
Yeah, you know, I got my hair done, I got my beard looking all trim-like. Belt looks, just so beautiful.
Ooh,
It
very
just looks so
tranquilo.
great. Asennayo, people. I know I'm not being received warmly as of late, but do I look like I care? I got the
No,
belt.
you're definitely
I'm the most
acting-
successful champion in Brawl history. What do I have to prove to these people?
Definitely a little more heelish lately. I don't know if you and Styles are going to work together on that front.
Well, you know, takes one to know one.
There he is, the King of Suplah style.
Proud to represent this brand.
teaming up with the Phenomenal One. So you had no idea this was a tag team match, so that must mean you don't know who your opponents are.
Well, it's got to be good. It's got to be amazing. It's got to be absolutely incredible for Sacrifice, yes?
Oh, it absolutely is. No doubt about
Smelling
that.
my cologne that I have applied because I like to smell nice, even if I'm wrestling. Settle down, everybody. You're about to see something amazing.
That's for sure.
But who are we facing?
Well, the first half of your opponents is definitely a big name.
Are you shitting me?
Say hello to Big Match John, coming down to the ring in the Suplah Brawl Arenaplex.
Oh, for God's sake!
Cena!
Why?
Oh, it's marvelous, isn't it?
Why?
Never give up, Brooks.
Why are you doing this to me, your friend?
But you've
Your
got
partner.
AJ on your side. He's beaten John.
Oh! That makes me feel so much better.
How
But
exciting is
I'm
this?
in there with him, and I've never faced a superstar of his caliber before.
How exciting is this? John Cena is here at Suplah Brawl.
Look, I know I like to say I'm the best in Brawl, but you know that's not actually fucking true, right? You know that's not true. I'm going up against the best in the entire company.
It's time to
Wait,
prove
this is
it,
a tag
Brooks.
match.
John Cena's here.
But this is a tag match.
You want some? Come get some. He's running laps. He's ready to go. That hat was heavy, apparently. It dropped like a rock.
Carmine,
Yes.
who's his partner?
Oh! Well, you're familiar with his partner.
No.
This isn't going to be too much of a... Well, it's going to be a little bit of a surprise.
No.
I'm excited. I'm excited for his partner to come out. John Cena's here. This is so rad.
No.
His opponent. Say hello
No.
to your worst nightmare, Brooks.
No!
He's back! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Tony! After months in the hospital after the vicious backstage assault, Brooks's worst nightmare has returned to Suplah Brawl, and he's finally living his dream of teaming with John Cena once again. Tony is back!
Why must you do this to me?
When Tony told me that he was medically cleared to compete again, I had no doubt in my mind that for Sacrifice, we were absolutely going to team him with John Cena. And when AJ Styles reached out and told me he was available, the match was crystal clear. AJ Styles and Sam Brooks versus John Cena and Tony.
You're off my Christmas card list, motherfucker.
I'm so excited for this. And he's looking at you. He knows. He knows.
Yeah, hey, how you doing? You look well.
Yeah, he's
You eat a lot in hospital. You eat all the stuff. That's why you look so fat still.
Oh, the trash talk already. Oh, here we go.
Hacking in the workout routines, eh, old man?
Tony's return, but we're going to kick things off with John Cena and AJ Styles, the guests kicking it off.
Here we go. Well, at least this is a match of the century, I suppose.
This is going to be very good. AJ Styles with the early advantage. Oh, was that a brainbuster?
That was right out of the gate. Good man, AJ. Let's do this. Don't tag me in. Just fight John. Just only John, please.
Oh, I really want Tony and Brooks to get in this.
Not if I can help it.
Looks like he's already going for a
No,
tag.
no,
Oh, no,
yep,
he's going for
yep,
a...
you climb that. You
Going for a
climb that,
middle road
buddy.
move, dropping an elbow on John Cena.
Ah. So this wasn't what I was expecting, but nevertheless, I will still call it as if I knew.
Ooh, dropping John with a DDT.
So we've got a bit of a styles clash, pun intended, as we have high flyers such
Ooh, a
as
lion
myself and AJ going up against powerhouses in Cena and Tony.
Yeah, definitely. If Tony displayed anything during his time before his injury, it was that he can absolutely go toe-to-toe with the strongest in Suplah Brawl.
Listen, I underestimated him, and it is not going to happen again. Happens to the best of us.
And now
Happens to
Tony getting
Brock,
the tag
happens
in.
to me. Oh, god damn it.
This is Tony's first time in a Suplah Brawl ring in months.
Yeah, let's hope you have ring rust, old man.
And now applying the armbar to AJ.
AJ, I swear to God, you can tap now and that'll be fine.
No, I want to see you get in there before this match is over.
Yeah,
Ooh,
great.
Tony, quick with the fisherman suplex.
Yeah, alright. You want to fight him so bad? I'll fight him.
Yeah, Brooks is calling for the tag. AJ not done yet, though.
You people want to see that?
Oh, I think the people
Apparently they do.
absolutely want to see that.
Alright,
Here
let's
it
go.
is! Brooks and Tony, the feud of the ages.
Let's go, Tony.
Oh, I'm so excited to see what happens here. Ooh, dropping Tony on
Yeah,
his face.
eat it. Eat the mat. Now, I look
Definitely.
good this year. I'm liking my new attires.
Yes, I like it too. Ooh, Selena Del Sol there.
Yep.
Going for a
You
pin
want to
now.
bust out flashy
No.
moves? I'll bust out flashy moves until the cows come home.
Barely
One of
gets
the cows already came home, it seems.
Barely gets a 1 count. Now Brooks dropping the knee on Tony's face.
Yeah, AJ, you got me? You got my back, boy? Yeah. Alright,
Back of the
I'm
arms.
confident.
Ooh.
Ow!
Oh, no, it's countered. Tony
Down.
now with the Luthes press.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Tony's feeling it. He's back in form.
Oh, God.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, wow. I don't even know what to call
Goddamn
that.
ropes. They hurt, man. Yeah, alright, you deadlift me. Alright, you've been
Deadlift.
working out.
Look at the strength, the power of Tony. Gut wrench suplex.
He's like 90. How is he doing any of this?
Because he never gives up. Hustle, loyalty, and respect go a long way, Brooks. Now tossing
Ow.
you to the outside.
This better be going on to his pension, at least.
Oh, man. What does this mean for the tag division? Tony's back. Are Militant Horses going to build back up?
No, absolutely not. Horse is better than that.
Well, we'll see. Horse came to his aid before.
Horse is his own man, and I put him down when he came to the aid of Tony, so maybe some Pavlov conditioning will do the horse good.
Well, right now, Tony's on the attack. Oh, you counter and attack the knee.
I'm not adverse to this ending in a count-out. I tried it before. You didn't let it happen.
That
but
was
I
the
will
main
try it
event.
anyway.
We weren't going to let that happen, but here anything goes.
Well, you booked me in the main event, so that's your fault.
Ooh, trying your own strategy against you.
Oh, for God's sake. Ow!
Oh,
this
goodness.
hurts.
AJ
this
won't get out of the way.
goddamn hurts. AJ, help me!
Just battering your head. Now we're at a count of 8.
Alan Jones Styles, for the love of God!
Oh no, a count of 9. Tony gets back in. And that's it! There are your winners by count out. Using Brooks' strategy against him, it's John Cena and Tony. Brooks unable to get back in the ring after having his face bashed into the apron repeatedly. Tony returning in great form, pulling out a victory with his lifelong friend John Cena. What do you have to say, Brooks?
I got some medical attention.
Yeah, he might need it. Unbelievable.
Alright. Good job, fatty. You did it. You watched the tapes. You know what I'm about. Alright. Good call.
In
You didn't pin me, though, did you?
In sanctioned competition, Tony has never lost to you. How does that
I'm gonna
feel?
make that change. I'm gonna make that change. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, really?
You'll see. You'll all see. I'm still the champion of this place.
And now I believe it's my turn to get into the ring here.
There he is, folks.
The lunatic host, ready to kick off the new year
Whoa.
Suplah Brawl.
You got beautiful. We have Fabio in the Arenaplex right now.
Well, my hair had grown since the last game, so I might as well reflect that.
Is that you, or is that Pastor William Eva?
That's pretty close, right? I'm feeling it, though. I'm excited. I'm kicking things off here in the refreshed Arenaplex. And,
Now, seeing as you saw fit to book my match for me without me knowing,
yes, this is true.
I took a little liberties here and I chose your opponent.
Yeah, I actually don't know who I'm going to be facing here, so this will be interesting. I already
Well-
fought Ambrose, so I know it's not going to be him.
It's someone you like.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't get hype!
Ugh.
We stay hype!
What the fuck?
Mojo Rawley is in the Arenaplex right now, brother. Ooh, and he's fired up. He's intense with his bro-me and his Zubaz and his obnoxious color schemes. Stay hyped!
Jesus Christ. Why am I fighting Mojo?
Well, because I know you've always enjoyed Mojo, right?
I mean, I don't dislike him, but...
And now I'm ahead of the curve in thinking that he's underrated, so hey, I thought it might be best to, let him have a little tryout amongst the big boys.
Tryout? What do you mean tryout?
What do you mean, what do I mean?
Tryout implies he has a chance of, like... I don't even know, like... wrestling with us consistently.
Well, it's funny you say that.
Brooks.
I kind of put it in his contract, but if he wins, if he beats you, he's a permanent member of the Brawl roster.
What?!
Have fun!
You son of a bitch!
No hard feelings.
Just
hard
hard
punches.
punches. Alright,
Go
well,
get
I
him,
cannot
Tiger.
allow this. That's not gonna fly. I'm not letting him fucking join Suplah Brawl. That's not
You're my
happening.
friend. You're my friend till the end, my compadre, but I'm backing my other boy here.
Oh, I bet. I bet you're all excited about the Mojo Rawley hype train.
We need a fresh injection of poison into
Oh,
Brawl.
God.
And who better than the hype man himself?
Well, I had the early advantage, but now Mojo's got the headlock locked in. Oh, God.
No.
I do not want him joining.
Well, should have thought about that before you put me against Tony. All is fair in love and war.
Ooh,
Oh,
big uppercut.
Now we have a clash of styles here also with the brawler, Mr. Antonelli, over on the right, and on the left.
Oh,
we have
shit.
just the power of Mojo. Look at him go ape on your face.
Yeah, he's absolutely a powerhouse, and that's going to prove to be a bit of a problem here. Oh, man.
And not only does he keep going, he doesn't stop. He just keeps building his hype until it reaches critical mass.
Yeah, can't stop, won't stop, but I'm going to make him stop with that big... I don't even know what kind of suplex that was.
Okay, I see you're frustrated, but you know, he's still a person.
Yeah, well, he's not a person that's going to be on Suplah Brawl. I am making sure of that myself.
Yeah, okay, are you sure about that, buddy?
I'm trying to get him to scoot away, but he's not following my advice.
You just spasming there on the top rope there? Oh, there
we
you go,
go.
buddy. You got him. Well done.
Okay, followed up with a big elbow drop.
I see your trademark fifth kick is the charm maneuver.
Yeah, it's the new strategy. That first one did the charm there. Knocking him back
Can
down to the
you
ground.
afford to be cocky in this position, Mr. Antonelli?
Can I afford to be?
Well, you know what happens when you underestimate your opponents, right? Same thing that happens to me, motherfucker. It'll happen to you with a big hammer fist.
Fucking Christ.
I'm just saying, you gotta be prepared at any given time for this kind of opportunity. Mojo very prepared as he just clubs you in your waist.
Yeah, I gotta tell you. Ooh, big reversal there. I am not down with the idea of any WWE superstar joining our roster, let alone Mojo Rawley. I don't know what the fan support has been behind this. You're not the first person to say it.
Well, when the asylum is under attack...
Ah, shit.
Oh, you might want to fortify it a bit better for the future.
God damn it.
If we let one in, we'll let everyone else in. It'll be an anarchy.
Yeah, absolutely, and I don't want that shit. We gotta keep it fucking sane around here.
Well, you're not doing a good job so far.
Yeah, he definitely has the advantage right now. Throw me
I
to
like
the
to
mat.
think we're all inclusive here. We let in various autonomous creatures. We let in various mythical creatures that have never existed in human history. So why not let in the hype man himself?
We're all inclusive, but we also have to be original. I don't want to just poach WWE superstars, especially mid-carders.
Oh, you say you want to be original, but I couldn't help but notice the other locker room looks a lot like us in a couple of instances. Just saying.
Well, I fucking...
Oh,
Oh, no!
Nope. Mojo knows you. He knows you better than that, buddy. He's gonna go for a pin already. One. No.
Thank God.
I tell you what. Oh, vicious knee. I tell you what, Bobby. I'm just so excited for the opportunity that Mojo has here. And I have the sweetest of intentions, knowing that he might be able to make it into our locker room and just lighten it up a little bit.
I gotta tell you, not definitely on my to-do list.
Well, get with the program, buddy, because it might be happening now. Look
Yeah,
how
really.
well he's doing.
Mojo's in full control here. Oh,
Oh,
no,
he's just taking a moment. He's letting the hype sink in.
He's soaking in the environment here at the Arenaplex. But he better get a good look, because he's not going to get a lot more of it. God damn it!
There he goes. With the moves that he's learned from his various tutors over the years. He's a journeyman, you know, Mojo Rawley.
Yeah, that's one way
He's
of putting
learned
it.
from the best.
Yeah, such as?
Well, this is a move that he likes to call the pick him up and put him on the turnbuckle.
Yeah,
he learned that from Lou Fez.
Oh, yeah, did he?
Yeah. You know, he's moving the
God
legs.
damn it, come
Very
on.
reminiscent of Carl Gotch.
Come on.
What is he going for here? Superplex.
Straight out of Cowboy Bob Orton's book.
Exactly. He's very learned. The PC does wonders as he goes for a pin.
Ooh, Red Shoe's not happy there, but he's going for it.
No.
Still
All right,
one
well,
count.
The crowd are going nuts.
All this punishment
They're
still at a one
excited at
count.
the opportunity.
Now I'm countering it. Back on the offensive,
Oh.
big clothesline.
God damn it, Mojo.
Here we go, here we go. Now I'm feeling the hype. You want to get hype? I'll stay hype. Big elbow
God's
drop.
sake.
Shit ain't happening. Now I'm going for the cover. One, no. God damn it.
Yeah. You're not putting him away that easy, buddy.
Oh, I can dream.
There he goes.
Just trying to wear him out. Just trying to get him to waste his energy kicking out.
But Carmine, he doesn't get hype, he stays hype.
Well, I'm about to shut down the
Forever.
hype. Forever.
Forever. Nice takedown there.
Whipping him around. Now I'm going to work on the neck.
Learned from the ever great rest hold master, Jinder Mahal.
Yes, of course.
Oof,
God
just
damn
vicious
it.
Punches. Now, this isn't the first time we've seen Mojo in Brawl, either.
No, it's not. He was part of the Victory Chode match, and I was hoping that was going to be a one-off appearance.
Well, here's the thing. We got to talking backstage after we were in the final 3 together, by the way.
Oh, both tired now.
And we both, we got to know each other a bit better. And that's why I came around to him. And that's why he got his connections, he got his links with this wonderful arena dome.
Fucking great.
Well, you know what? This could be it, buddy.
No.
One. No.
Still just at a
What
one
happens
count.
when you both take a minute to recharge your batteries?
Yeah, really. We're wearing each other out. It's too hype.
The most hype forces in all of sports entertainment.
This is ridiculous. No,
Oh,
no, no, no,
Mojo
no,
is
no, no, no.
Running it. Oh, just the biggest fist of all time.
God damn
He's
it.
feeling it. He's feeling his oats.
Stop feeling the oats.
Oh my god, you might want to put your arms up maybe to protect your face.
Yeah, really, this might come down to referee stoppage at this point.
Oh, here we go. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Mojo is feeling it. He's getting ready for it.
No, no,
Here
no,
it
no,
is.
No. I don't even know what that is.
Wait. What the hell?
What the fuck?
That's a...
What's going on?
No. No. I know that music.
What the hell?
That's... What the hell is he doing here?
What's going on?
This isn't the time! God damn it! No! What did you do?
What happened?
Why did you enlist Mark Henry?
I didn't do this.
What the hell happened here?
Mark Henry with the world's strongest slam.
He was not scheduled to be here tonight.
What happened?
Oh, you son of a bitch. You paid him off.
I didn't
you?
do that.
You
But now I'm going
did
for the
this.
cover. 1, 2. Yes! Mark Henry has saved Suplah Brawl.
I cannot believe you right now.
I didn't
that
do
you would
that.
abuse your authority like this.
I didn't do that.
That you would set this up so that you didn't have to do jack shit.
I
Because
didn't.
you knew you couldn't beat the hype man, so you had to get help from Mark
didn't-
Henry
I didn't even-
of all people.
I didn't even know I was gonna fight Mojo.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure.
Holy shit. What beef does Mark have with Mojo?
I'm gonna go backstage and find out.
That's
He
insane.
cost me a new friend.
I have to give Mark my sincerest thanks.
You know what? I have beef with Henry now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think
Why
you
does he get to come in here unannounced and just decide things for me?
the distraction from his music, pulling the referee's attention away, letting Mark unleash a world's strongest slam on Mojo
Where
Rawley.
did he even come from? There's no cubbyhole big enough to fit him.
He must have been hiding under the ring.
The ring isn't 10 feet tall.
Mojo had this one, I have to admit, but Mark Henry out of nowhere.
Yep, you revel in your victory, you ass munch.
Holy shit! Well, while Mojo has to mourn over the fact that he won't be joining our roster, we've got a 6-man tag match coming up next. Let's do some investigating about Mark Henry first.
Suplah City Arenaplex. Don't you dare be lazy. Climb on for your soon-to-be Brawl Tag Champs. And let's all get crazy.
It's the Inferior Lazy Pals!
Coming off of an impressive series of victories in the Big Strong Boy Fight Gauntlet match at Big Strong Boy Fight itself, this is a force to be reckoned with, and we have since caught up with them in the locker room, and it was a tense conversation.
Yeah, these guys have a lot to say. We got Barry, Disco Dave, and the newly renamed Party Crasher George. They definitely have a lot of motivation going into their matches.
We have Barry, the Suplah Hall of Famer. He says to me, I'm sick of Derek being the new kid on the block that gets all of the credit. Meanwhile, I was friends with Andrew for multiple years. I'm in the Suplah Hall of Fame. What do I have to show for it? I've competed with hosts before, and I have nothing.
Yeah, he definitely feels like he's been forgotten almost, thrown to the wayside in exchange for newer, shinier toys.
But before we get on to the rest of them,
WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power! It's a new day, yes
it's the Anime Club. Yes, it is.
The New
Here
Day!
they are, making their Brawl debut.
The New Day are here!
The force of positivity. I feel it. I feel it in my bones.
Do you
I got
feel it
Oreos
coursing
up to
through
my
you?
neck. I got pancakes here. I got flapjacks in my mouth. I'm so ready for this match, and you don't believe it.
So what happens when two unstoppable forces of positivity go head to head?
And you have the fourth man in Francesca.
Yes, of course, the manager of the New Day there. Very vocal.
I hear the Inferior Lazy Pals are hiring, so hey, if you want to get in there, Carmine, now is your time.
Yeah, the New Day are
Making
feeling it.
snow angels. Look at him. He's having the best time. Big he is.
They're feeling it. They're loving it here in the Arenaplex.
Now, we all know the story of the New Day. We all know their historic Tag Team Championship reign. We all know that they are 4-time Tag Team Champions as of late.
Yes, of course. They are one of the most dominant forces WWE has ever seen.
Meanwhile, Disco Dave, I believe, had a conversation with you in the locker room.
Yeah, Disco Dave definitely feels like he's not getting his fair shake around here, I'd say. He's had some impressive performances. He beat who is now the Jobbers champion, Keelan Balderson, in a one-on-one match. And him and the Inferior Lazy Pals put on a great performance in the Big Strong Boy Fight, and yet they have nothing to show for it. Not even so much as a Jobbers championship match for Disco Dave. And
Another friend of Andrew for several years, once again thrown to the wayside in favor of the Purple Wonder Derek.
Yeah, Derek definitely seems to be a focal point here. And Disco Dave, quite frankly, is sick of being ignored. He feels like he's done more than enough to earn something, but there's been
Big
nothing.
airplane spin.
Yeah, Barry taking Xavier Woods for a ride.
Going for a ride on Barry Island.
Dropping him down. And then
Now, Party Crasher George.
Yeah, we have
both had a
George.
conversation with.
he, a similar tale almost, was the Suplah's
Except-
go-to robot for years.
Indeed, made by Liam Dunne to actually be a part of the channel, since forgotten about for several years. Who in favor of?
Old Quann.
Indeed, the new robot on the block, who was enlisted to be in a show we didn't even think to contact politically correct, George.
No, not at all.
And that got him angry. That got him mad. As you see there, he's ready to step in and fight.
Now this is Party Crasher George, first time in a match here. We've seen him help Dave and Barry in previous matches during the Big Strong Boy fight, but we've never seen him in action. So it'll be interesting to see how the three of them work together, especially against a trio as powerful as the New Day, who have proven that unless it's the Shield, they can beat anyone.
You hear this capacity crowd on their feet. New Day rocks.
And the Inferior Lazy Pals definitely trying to change that to ILP. But so far, the New Day in control. Kofi Kingston taking Barry to the ground. Now just hopping over him.
Of course, you have the high flyer in Kofi Kingston. Disco Dave with his flashy set of moves. Taunting on the outside. New Day! You have Xavier Woods, the cruiserweight and the mouthpiece. You have Barry, the vicious little pitbull. And then you have the two powerhouses in Big E and PCG.
And PCG, let me tell you, for a robot, I didn't think this was possible. He's been putting in time at the gym. He is jacked as of late.
He's looking it, he's feeling it.
And he's letting it show with that new shirt. Now Disco Dave in control. Getting behind Kofi Kingston, throws him over the shoulder. Atomic drop.
Now some say that the Inferior Lazy Pals, or as they call themselves, the Pals,
Yes.
chose this choice of attire to blind their opponents and distract them from really competing at their highest level. Could we be seeing that in play here?
Well, so far it definitely seems to be working a little bit. Kofi not really sure what to do when Dave comes at him, but now we got Barry back in. Ooh,
Bearing in mind, the New Day themselves have a equally loud, obnoxious attire.
Yeah, it's definitely distracting. I just don't think it's as distracting as the shiny rainbow metallic look we're getting here from the ILP.
Barry getting his face raked in those ropes. That's not pretty.
Yeah, that is definitely something the New Day have learned about this arena and are using to their advantage, is that these ropes are as much of a weapon as their own fists.
Barry wasn't pretty before, but after this match, it might be even worse.
Oh, now Xavier with the boot and Barry getting thrown into it.
Now, we know how dirty the ILP can be, but we also know how not adverse to using heel tactics the New Day are either, as Big E makes his entry into the match. With
Dropping his full body weight on the chest of Barry, and now Kofi getting in. The New Day exuding one of their favorite tactics here, and that's quick tags to keep everyone fresh.
Perhaps the Inferior Lazy Pals could take a lesson of endurance here from the New Day.
Now Kofi, big Hurricane Run off the middle rope.
For all we know, this could be a learning experience for when the ILP come back into the locker room and try to reclaim what is rightfully theirs, apparently.
Yeah, I feel like they're definitely going to have a few grudge matches here coming up in the next few events.
They're the first three-man trio around Brawl.
Yeah, but they definitely feel like, as far as experience in the Suplah, they have a lot between them and should be.
They go back a long way, as veterans almost, in Brawl, and the Suplah as a whole.
Sort of similar to the New Day in a sense, because Kofi definitely a veteran. It's just Big E and Xavier is sort of the rookies. But they both definitely made names for themselves. In the ILP, you got Barry and PCG as the veterans, and Disco Dave now making a quick splash in the Suplah Brawl. But now
already racking up victories against the big Boulderman himself.
Exactly, and now going toe-to-toe with Big E, not afraid of anything.
The power of Disco is alive and well, ladies and gentlemen. The funky force of reckoning, Disco Dave.
Disco will never die, and that big DDT is going to make sure of it. Holy shit.
Now, we've seen Dave before with a trumpet of his own.
Yes,
Could that be a factor in the future, or has he thrown it to the wayside in favor of his two actual friends?
I'm not sure. We actually have to see what happens with that, because Dave seems to be very much into the faction mentality right now, so I don't know if he's ever going to bring that trumpet back, but we might see it in the future. For now, though...
Big E, with a vicious hold on that afro, that's where Dave keeps all of his secrets.
Yeah, I'd worry about those Big E fists coming at his face if I were him. Big E picking him up.
Of course, you have Barry with his, I don't know where he goes to get his hair done did, but put me in contact, eh?
Yeah, it's definitely impressive, I'll say that much. It's kind of defying a lot of laws of physics.
Now, we're forgetting the one big thing here, and that is the big man himself, PCG.
Who's been relatively quiet in this match. I don't even think he's gotten in there yet.
He's used to being on the outside, throwing out distractions, and in some cases, steal chairs.
Yeah, absolutely. He was definitely a driving force for their success in the Big Strong Boy fight until they got to us.
Dismantling both My Precious TNA Impact GFW, whatever they're called, and size difference.
Yeah, that was the most impressive to me, was when they just completely made fools of size difference, and that says a lot about what they can do in that ring. And so I wouldn't put...
Both of them are clamoring for tags.
Either one he can get to, and now Barry gets in. Xavier Woods and Barry squaring off. Big drop kick. PCG's going to attend to Disco Dave, make sure he's all right.
You got to keep it in with the team.
Barry.
You can't be distracted at any point.
Barry in full control. Did you see those drop kicks?
Oh yeah, he's got a new vicious streak. He's fed up. He's mad. He's upset. He's so mad, and he's going to take it out on the world.
He's very salty here.
Oh, let me tell you something, Barry.
Now he's just stalking his prey there.
This new vicious side of Barry, has it always been there? Has he really been a crouching moron, hidden badass?
I think so. I think maybe he's let it go dormant. And here we have the Barry elbow coming up. B-A-R-R-Y. Barry! Dropping it on Xavier Woods. Going for the cover
Going
now.
for a pin.
1, 2. Oh, wow!
Oh! Barry feisty! With the Barry elbow, signaling a victory. Another victory over an impressive unit in the New Day. The Inferior Lazy Pals surely are putting the entire world on notice.
Catching
with this
everyone
impressive
off guard. Kofi and Big E didn't even know that they needed to step in.
We didn't even know that we needed to count the pinfall. That's how shocking it was.
That was insane.
Barry is not someone to be underestimated, it may seem.
The ILP definitely using everyone's underestimating to their advantage. The question now is, how long will that work for them? I think pretty soon people are going to know this is a force you don't fuck with.
Well, who knows who they're going to be facing next. We might have some ideas between us if we're hearing locker room ramblings, if we're hearing the armchair bookers in the audience right now. Some might be saying that a match involving their former creators and Derek might be on the horizon.
I've got some similar ideas myself, and we'll see what happens as things play out here in Suplah Brawl. But that was an impressive victory over 4-time tag team champions. I think that alone is keeping their name in the hat for the Suplah tag titles. They might be getting a match in the future.
Well, they gotta get in line because we won the Big Strong Boy fight, not them. We squashed them. We literally squashed them like bugs because we're so big, beefy boys who won the Big Strong Boy fight. But maybe we have a target on our backs.
And now it's time for the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening. Headlining Sacrifice once again, please welcome the Supla's own Andrew Quann.
He's looking well. He's looking okay. He doesn't look too affected by our previous bout at the Big Strong Boy fight, thankfully.
No, he's definitely rolling off the loss with some grace, and he is ready for this match, and honestly, so am I. I've been looking forward to this, and I think a lot of people have been looking forward to this for years.
This is a dream match in the making, and of course, Andrew Quann coming off of a match of the year last year
Absolutely.
with Brock Lesnar.
And this, I gotta tell you folks, this might top it.
We could be seeing a renaissance for Brawl here tonight. I've not been keeping score because it doesn't matter.
No, it truly doesn't, but I believe if we were keeping score, we're in the lead.
There you go, everybody.
Andrew Quann ready to Q5 everyone with his magnificent pyro there in the background.
Let's see where the budget went.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But who's his opponent? For those of you who don't know, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh!
it's the big dog!
The big dog!
Roman Reigns is
The
here!
biggest hog!
He is here in the Arenaplex, and you better believe that!
You better watch out!
You better not pout.
You better not cry. Roman Reigns is coming to Brawl. Here he is, it's Santa Claus.
Roman Reigns.
And you
Not.
might be wondering why I think he's Santa Claus. It's because a present for me this year is watching Andy getting embarrassed. And I already had a hand in that last event, but this time, I'll leave it in the hands of the big dog.
Now, Roman Reigns, also not new to Suplah Brawl, also in the Victory Chode. You actually were the one that eliminated him.
Yeah, we got some history. We were in the ring together, and I went for him as soon as I stepped foot in between those ropes. And let me tell you, his Reese's Pieces were all over the floor by the time we were finished in that Victory Chode. And let me tell you something, Carmine. He is not someone to be taken lightly.
Roman Reigns definitely looking to stake his claim here at Suplah Brawl after an underwhelming performance in the Victory Chode. Not in the slightest intimidated by Andrew Quann, though he might need to be, because let's not forget, Andy beat Brock Lesnar.
I don't know, dude. Roman looks ready to stalk his starburst for him.
Fucking Roman with a victory over The Undertaker, Andy with a victory over Brock Lesnar. These are two powerful forces here.
I would
And
not even be mad if Andy were to sink into the ramp after he loses.
I am so ready for this. Andy,
Here you go, little buddy.
Roman
you can do it.
Reigns.
I mean, you can't do it, but it's worth a shot anyway. Here we go.
Let's see how it happens. Oh, Andy actually with the early advantage.
This is 3 years of pent-up rage and aggression. He's just holding it. He's just letting it set in.
Look at the fucking size difference between these two. It's like a child is wrestling Roman Reigns.
Well, you say that. It looks like that anytime Andy steps in the ring with anybody.
Roman Reigns, very aggressive out the gate.
Now, as we all know, the tension between these two couldn't be higher. Well, Roman doesn't necessarily think much of Andy. He just views him as an annoying smark online that can't hold an opinion for longer than a week. Andy, on the other hand, has had animosity against this man and still holds it to this day, unreasonably so, some might say. So really, this could be a catharsis for Andy. This could be an opportunity to blow off some of that pent-up steam out of his tiny little valve.
Andy, holding to the fact that Roman Reigns is not suited for the position he's in. Roman now trying to prove he is ready for the main event and has been for quite some time by beating Andy in the main event here.
This is in fact
super
his
kick.
yard. And his yard is getting under siege by a tiny little rodent right now.
They're trying to prove whose yard it really is. Andy, the Suplah original, trying to prove it's his yard. Roman just trying to collect as many yards as he can.
He's into real estate, ladies and gentlemen. The Monopoly man himself, Roman Reigns, with a counter.
Chop gets blocked now, Roman. Oh, just slamming
we're
Andy
on
into the mat.
Fleet Street, brother. Oh, attacking the ropes is not a strong strategy, Roman.
Yeah, and Andy's going to take advantage of the confusion there. Andy actually, I think, was actually
Whoa.
so small that he was able to just barely slip away from the attack and send
Could
Roman
these
into the
ropes
ropes.
be public enemy number 1? Who knows?
And now Andy working on the neck, trying to prevent a spear in the future.
Oh, Andy's veins are popping. That means he's ready.
Getting ready, going up to the middle rope here. Big elbow drop, Kairi Sane style.
Taking advantage of another very small competitor, and their moveset, learning from it in the process.
He's going to go after that neck again. No, it gets countered.
Now we have the Q5 versus the Spear.
Andy gets thrown over the top rope.
Interesting clash of finishes there.
Yes, very much so. And now Roman
Taking it to the outside.
going after his prey. Headbutt.
The big dog is off the lead. The chains are off the big dog.
Now pulling Andy up, deadlifting him for a
There he goes.
powerbomb.
Oh. Taken from Batista when he beat him at Payback 2014.
Now Andy countering it.
Oh.
Ooh,
Vicious strikes being traded on the outside. Various aerial maneuvers.
big jumping
Will this
enziguri
be
takes
enough,
the big
though?
dog off his feet. A submission hold in place.
Andy,
Ooh,
What are you
attacking the
doing?
arm.
what are you doing, boy? Get him back in there.
Yeah, the ref's counting. Throwing Roman back in the ring. Now Andy gets back in as well.
Oh, he's learned from the mistakes of last time.
Yeah, definitely not going to let a count out affect his match here.
Now, of course, Andy may have had success in Brawl before, being the first ever champion,
Ooh.
and retaining it once. However, he has also knocked himself out on some steel steps before, so really, this is anyone's game.
That is true. I forgot about that. Sunset flip over on the apron brings Roman to the floor.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the tape, we have Roman Reigns, the man who has retired The Undertaker, the man who will probably retire Brock Lesnar eventually. He has had a hernia. Could this really be a case of parallels?
I think it's more similar than Andy would like to admit. Now Roman taking Andy off his feet.
And of course, we all know how the famous rhyme goes. Roman Reigns, the man with the wettest hair. Roman Reigns, the man who doesn't care.
And seemingly not caring about attacking Andy, giving him plenty of time to get up.
He's just walking. He's a walking man. He's walking, talking Roman Reigns.
Oh, now Andy with the fists. And Air Quann!
Oh, this could be the end. He could be signaling for it. It could be time. Andy
Andy's
taking a
feeling
moment
it.
to just let the Arenaplex know whose yard it really is. Roman crawling to his feet.
Andy's feeling it. Is he going to go for a Q5 here? Oh, he's picking him up! Is it over
be the end.
already? The Q5 connects!
The Q5 on Roman Reigns going for the cover.
1, 2. Oh!
Roman has had experience with that move before, and he knows to kick out.
Oh, big jumping DDT.
Andy pulling out all the stops for if he were to lose, he would be truly embarrassed. Losing in the main event 2 times in a row.
That's a rolling thunder.
A rolling Quanda.
Oh,
Caught you off guard there, didn't I, buddy?
well then. Now Andy going after that neck again. Really wanting to make sure he doesn't get hit with a spear here.
Now, of course, Andy has not only hated Roman Reigns, he has also hated Jinder Mahal very actively this year.
Ooh, frog splash.
Is he taking some tips from Jinder's style with that rest hold?
I think a little bit he might be. Doesn't want to admit
Well,
he's
Roman
becoming what
reverses.
he hates. Ooh, big diving clothesline.
Roman is ready. He's chomping at the bit. He's getting ready. Spear!
Connects! Is that it? Go for the
Go on,
cover.
Roman, you can do it.
What?
What the hell?
What is happening?
Braun Strowman?
He's not finished with you!
The monster among men has made his presence known tonight.
He didn't even show up.
Where
Andy
is
going
he?
with the distraction.
Where is Braun?
I don't know.
Is he even
Did
here?
Andy play that card?
You can't miss him.
What is this?
This isn't ballet, Quann.
Oh my goodness, what is happening here?
Get it together. I am just... What? Andy with the psychological warfare. I was not expecting that. He can't win on his own. Rolling
Another
Quanda.
rolling
Round
Quanda.
2. Electric Boogaloo. He couldn't win on his own. He had to enlist psychological warfare against the big dog. Is that a smirch on his record as he primes?
Unfortunately, we won't be able to prove that for quite some time, but that was a diving crossbody clothesline. And now, a standing moonsault.
Andy, a spot monkey if I have ever seen one.
Andy was in control. Roman not going down easy.
Roman is not
Oh,
affected as he
Superman
hits a
punch!
Superman punch. Those psychological games may not work out.
Oh, Andy avoiding
Andy
the belly
reversing.
suplex. The DDT.
Big DDT. Andy's feeling it. He's getting ready.
We may never know if that was actually Braun or if Andy tried to play a trick, but right now Andy is in full control because of it, going for another rolling Quanda.
Rolling Quanda, 3rd time around.
He's really using
Here he
his aerial
goes.
advantage.
Reminiscent of The Mountain versus Oberyn.
A little bit. Oh!
Oh, a counter!
Superman
a vicious
punch!
Ragdolling the little toy.
Going for a cover.
This is awesome chance ring throughout the arena.
And Roman Reigns has made this his yard.
Good lord, ladies and gentlemen. From a flurry of offensive maneuvers through the air, through the psychological warfare of playing Braun Strowman's music without even enlisting him to help, Andy Quann, it wasn't enough as the big dog stakes claim that maybe on this night, Suplah Brawl is his yard.
Unbelievable. Kicking out of a Q5 countering the aerial maneuvers and overcoming a distraction, Roman Reigns has defeated
Bold is beautiful.
Andrew Quann.
The big dog got his win back from the victory chode, and that is the note we are leaving you on, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to Sacrifice 2, and truly, with the big dog standing over one of our own, the apocalypse has been and gone.
And we will see you at the next event.